All right, we're recording. Well, okay, so today we are watching The Crown, Season 4, Episode 6, Terra Nullius. Ooh, all right. The episode description is: on a tour of Australia, Diana struggles to balance motherhood with her royal duties, while both she and Charles cope with their marriage difficulties.
Hope is a word that I hope is accurate, because it seems like in the past it's been sinking. Not swimming, just sinking. Just sinking. Eating shit.
It's definitely I think they're doing, so they're going on a tour. This might be like it's gonna be with the baby, and I think we're just gonna have another Diana-centric episode, like the last Diana.
We love Diana episodes.
We love Diana. The last episode, episode 3, was truly heartbreaking. Just seeing, like, just Diana just all alone in a freaking palace. Like, she was in a palace, but she was like freaking miserable. She was miserable.
Yeah. It really, I mean, the whole show really, but like especially the Diana episodes really make me wonder like how accurate they are. Like obviously, like the royal family isn't like the producer of the show, you know?
Yeah.
So they're definitely taking creative liberties, and I've read up a little bit on, like, you know, I've been avoiding spoilers mostly, but like critiques, like some members of the royal family are like obsessed with the show, some pay no mind, some fucking hate it, which I would too if a show was made about me.
You know, it's like, I think at the end of the day, it's historical fiction, so there's gonna be a lot that's right, you know, but there's gonna be stuff that's like, you know, we aren't gonna exactly know if Princess Margaret and Queen Elizabeth actually had this conversation. You know, it's just the creators of the show are just trying to tell a story, and they're trying to tell a story as accurately as they can, but you know, you gotta put the drama in. You gotta put the spice.
Entertaining. Yeah, like it's the same ish that a lot of medical professionals have with like Grey's Anatomy. I fucking love Grey's Anatomy. I have several doctors in my family. I know they get that shit wrong. Like I watched it with one of my cousins, like we're really tight, and I watch it with her, and she's a doctor, but she, you know, it's entertaining.
Yeah,
she likes it. She laughs. It's wrong.
It's wrong, but it's fun. But who cares? But I have to say, thank you to those in the comments who are giving us like mini history lessons. It's very helpful, because we are dumbasses and we don't know anything.
We're dumbasses. I'm not a history major. I wasn't alive during this time period. No, the American education system kind of sucks.
Yeah, we're Gen Z zillennials, you know, like we don't know. Yeah. And like, but it's really nice. It's really nice. So like, leave comments please down in our videos telling us like little, like, you know, historical little nitbits here and there, because it's really helpful and we like reading those. It's a lot of fun.
I'll trade you info. I know a lot about Civil War era Central America.
Not
about Europe though. So.
I know. What do I know?
Nothing.
Yeah.
John Smith.
I know nothing. But what I do know is that it would be great if you guys left a little like on this video, shared, subscribed, and leave like comments, just like what you like about the episode.
Come chat with us.
Yeah, come chat. It's really.
And make sure you watch this on Netflix. We're gonna be talking a lot. Maybe you find that annoying, but hey, you know why? We want you to go watch the full thing on Netflix, so the awesome creators can get some.
Yeah, this is not a market substitute. Please support the original creators on Netflix. Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, please just, you know, like, subscribe, and share. And without further ado, I believe we should get on with this episode. Okay. We can do it. Okay, on go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Dun-dun. Okay. Cool. Our dun-us were at the same-ish time.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. She's still
eating disorder. Trigger warning.
Is she? Ooh. So did you see if
I didn't want to go. I'm afraid of spoilers. Same.
That's a thing about, you want to be historically like in the know, but like you don't want spoilers.
But yeah, I will be after the show's over. I don't want to know anything.
Is he the sort of man you'd like to be the king of Australia?
Look, I don't think we'll be talking about kings or monarchy here in Australia much longer. You know, we're past that now.
No, you're not. But see, this is what I love about the show. Like, down with the monarchy, you guys. Like, monarchies rely on colonialism. Australia's so fucking far from the UK. Like,
sounds like us, thinks like us.
As opposed to?
Well, one of them, a POM.
oof.
A poem.
You know, an unelected,
A frickin' poem.
See, and that's like the tricky thing about it. Like the way that the show's presenting it, like it's not as clear cut as sometimes it can be when you're actually in the situation.
Yard of ale and a scone spot in 11 seconds.
I don't know what that is. Sounds very impressive.
Well, it's a lot of beer. Very quickly. Teetotal now.
I love that.
She's watering plants. Look at that.
Especially Mrs.
Love
It's
that.
so cute.
Child
It's a lovely little teapot.
Northern
Or
It's not
watering
a
spout. Watering spout.
Here is my handle. Here is my spout.
Do you think they'll be all right?
They are not going to be okay, Queen Elizabeth. They are not going to be okay.
I mean, they will be.
Chatter at Kensington Palace.
I mean, one dies, but like they will be. They're fine.
I heard she was insisting on taking the baby with them on the tour.
What for?
As a stabilizing influence.
Since when has a baby ever been a stabilizing influence on anything?
We never took the children anywhere.
Well, maybe that's why you hate all of them.
Australia in 1954, we left them at home for 5 months.
And you suppose that might have had consequences?
Anne's right there. The Anne's right there. She looks at Anne.
I should probably ask Charles.
I mean, I would want the baby. I would want, if I was Diana, I'd want
But
my
also,
child
we
with
should keep
me.
in mind that the people that are going are not the king and queen. Like,
Yeah.
they're still very important, but it is like slightly more relaxed set of responsibilities. They're not currently managing the entire country while also going on tour and
Yeah.
dealing with the kids.
Yeah,
So it's maybe
true,
more
true.
reasonable.
Yeah, it's more reason. I would think it's more reasonable to have the kids there, and I think for Diana as her own psyche, to have someone that she knows is on her side, as a baby,
Even
someone
if
who,
it's a little baby.
even though it's a little baby, she knows that baby loves her unconditionally, which is
Yeah.
good. But the flip side of that is that I think there's gonna be like an added stressor, you know, of the child. I think it's gonna be.
Hard.
Yeah, it's just, I think there's gonna be an added stressor with the baby, but I think Diana wants, because Charles isn't, she isn't gonna rely on Charles. Charles is gonna be a dickhead.
Can you imagine what their wedding night was like?
It was probably just like, hey.
Like, that is like some Handmaid's Tale shit. Like,
Oh,
oh,
definitely.
think about it.
Definitely.
Sounds awkward as hell.
Mhm.
So like,
Does anyone know the story of the Russian bear?
ugh, this guy.
I'm afraid I've already told Mrs. Parker Bowles. Perhaps she can help me.
You're still fucking around with Parker Bowles. She's still in your life. You need to cut it off. You need to do a clean cut, you know? You need to do a clean cut.
A shot at me and gets away with it. You have a choice. Either I can tear you to pieces and devour you now, or
You can drop your trousers, bend over, and let me have my way with you.
That should be his wife
Yeah.
telling the story with him.
Exactly.
Like, bro, come on.
Australia is one of the most important and influential members of the Commonwealth.
So toured Australia and New Zealand in 1954.
Yes.
And in the end, I think it wasn't only a success politically.
Brought us very close.
If I were the queen, I'd be all like, okay, Miss Parker Bowles, I need you out of here.
We're paying for a permanent vacation to this other country.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, we're relocating your family elsewhere.
On to Ayers Rock. And now, instead of being separated for 6 weeks, it's just, how long?
The first 2 weeks.
what?
When the tour is at its most arduous.
Where will William be then?
Oh, William.
William.
Where?
It's a sheep
William.
station in New
Oh my
South
god,
Wales.
Prince
Whose
William.
idea was this?
Mine, ma'am.
They obviously, like, this guy obviously has no respect for Diana, and Diana knows that no one really respects her, but she's all like,
She's
tough shit.
just a woman.
It's like, tough shit, man, tough shit.
And you are the Princess of Wales.
And the greatest act of service that I can give to the crown as princess is not to be some meek little wife following the great prince around like some smiling doll, but to be a living, breathing, present mother, bringing up this child in the hopes that the boy that will one day become king still has a vestige of humanity in him.
Oh, unlike her husband.
Unlike Prince Charles, that's what she's insinuating. Oh,
That is what she is insinuating, and that was beautifully written.
Is experiencing extreme weather, you know, and the money could be spent on the victims.
I'm afraid that's not really my department.
She's good with glamorous balls.
Oh no.
Apparently,
Oh no,
the
this
protest
is.
plan for their visit to Canberra. A growing backlash.
Oh no, this is not good.
It's gonna
This
be
is
bad.
not good impressions, y'all. Not good impressions.
Now's the moment. 2 long centuries of subjugation by Mother Crown, and we are still unable to cut the apron strings and stand on our own 2 feet. Why? Because there has never been a tipping point where we finally say enough.
Is Australia still a part of the Commonwealth of the UK?
Gary.
Are they still? I don't know. Gary. Oh wait, duh. There's the freaking British flag on the.
Gary. I have officially won the title of Slightly Smart. Slightly smart.
Okay, so we know that with at least with this episode that even with like the strained relations, there's still like it's still gonna be okay. It's still
Yeah, yeah, right.
They won't fuck it up terribly.
Charles, I can't.
Help her.
I feel dizzy. To go and sit down.
Can't you pull yourself together?
Can't you help her? Help her, you dickwad.
At this point, the princess seemed to struggle. The English rose wilting in the heat, perhaps.
It's pathetic.
Oh my god. He wasn't even helping her up.
Nope.
It's so critical.
If he's on the phone
Get
with his
this tour
girlfriend.
absolutely right, and yet she's so.
If you want to get this tour right, then like freaking like talk to her.
You're going to be brilliant.
He's not though.
God, I miss you, my darling. Your adulthood.
Oh my
Diana,
god.
1 ounce of the string.
We can't just change things around willy-nilly.
And I told him
He has a
that if
name.
people expect me to continue with this tour for another minute, then I need to see my son first. Our son.
And perhaps maybe Diana would have been more like willing to like cooperate if you did things in the beginning. If you didn't have the girlfriend, if you like just freaking cultivated a relationship, or at least anyone from any of the royal family cultivated a relationship with her.
Yeah, and I mean, we have no way of really knowing how all this went down, but I do think this is a very good portrayal of how complicated marriages can be.
Especially a royal marriage.
Yeah, or I mean, any kind of arranged marriage, or, you know, I mean, a lot of people get married young, and that often doesn't work out, and we're kind of seeing why. Just a little bit. I mean, obviously it's very different, but...
Want to go to Daddy?
Do we have a crown somewhere, Alama? He has no idea how to hold the baby. He looked a little happy. I mean, he's handsome. I cannot deny this. The prince makes a good silhouette.
Her dress, it's so 80s. It's such an 80s dress.
Yes, finally.
So billowy.
I love this view. I love everything that's happening.
Will you eat?
How gorgeous.
They made somewhat unimaginatively for a sheep station, shepherd's pie.
I'm not hungry.
I wonder if he even knows that she has any kind of eating disorder. Like, do you think he's pieced it together at all?
I don't know. Do you think he cares? Is the actual
I want
question.
to talk to you. To be understood. Appreciated. I don't
Appreciated.
need endless flattery. No one wants that. But I am trying my hardest to please you, to live up to your standards. Plus,
Ooh, are we gonna have an honest conversation?
so does that explain why you keep going to her?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say her name. I'm worried if I do, I might spit.
Camilla, what's she got to do with it?
Well, that's what I keep asking myself. what's she got to do with anything? But obviously, she's got a lot to do with everything because you can't leave her alone.
Is he gonna
honest
stop
conversation.
saying Camilla? No.
No.
You refuse to come to Highgrove, where I'm happiest.
Yes, because she is there. Oh, and not just her, but the gardens and the polo and the hunts. And the boring old philosophers and father substitutes who patronize me and ignore me, but love her, presumably. Which is why the two of you are perfect for each other. So where do I fit in?
You fit in because you're my wife. And... because... I love you.
Nah. Sure, dude. Sure.
I highly doubt this.
That's very convincing. I
love you. That's why I have a girlfriend. Do you, sir? Gosh.
I don't believe it. I mean, I think Diana's believing it. I think, from the looks of it, Diana's believing it. But I don't know if I believe it.
If you were her, what were you gonna like? I'd want to believe it too, you know.
I just don't believe it. You know, I don't believe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I need more time with it because I don't believe.
You don't need to believe it.
Important conversation we've ever had.
Maybe they just need to believe it.
Anytime either of us.
You know, fake it till you make it.
What we need. We simply need to give that very thing to the other.
All right, we're gonna cut some slack. We're gonna cut some slack for him, okay? We're gonna cut some slack.
We are gonna cut some slack because this is better than where they were. You know, like even if there's some, you know, they're not being completely real with each other. It is.
At least they've done the first thing, which is communicate their wants.
In case you've been living in a cave, perhaps I should introduce you to a most remarkable woman and mother who I am proud to call my wife.
All right, okay. So they're working on their shit. They're working on their shit, and they're becoming a pair.
But they're on vacation.
True.
You know.
True. They're
like, will it hold up when they get back?
It's like a honeymoon part 2. So I think if anything, this was. I think what we saw earlier about with the Queen and Prince Philip is that their trip to Australia brought them closer, and I do think that this trip is bringing them closer as well.
Yeah,
it's just whether or not that holds up.
Even the Queen and her husband, you know, like they still had some rocky time.
Oh yeah. All right. I thought that was
the last time he called Camilla.
A phone call. From Mrs. Parker.
I called it.
We got a phone.
I knew it was
Would
coming.
you like to return it?
No. Say no.
Is he gonna say no?
Yes.
He says no. He said no. All right. Okay, Charles. Okay, we're clapped. All right, here we go.
We greatly enjoyed seeing Sydney Harbour, and Charles tried body surfing on Bondi Beach.
Cute.
But I suppose the greatest highlight has been, well, meeting all of you, the people of Australia.
Good, she's learning.
So welcome, so at home.
Yeah. She's.
That was cute.
Okay, so see now she's having better rapport with the media and whatnot. It's because they're getting their relationship. They've worked on their relationship.
Because she's not freaked out and depressed and like horrid all the time.
Yeah, and that's good. I hope it. I know it probably doesn't stick once they leave Australia, but right for now, you know, it's working.
Oh, he hates it. What do you think of Brisbane? That's probably a big source of tension too. Everyone likes it.
Yeah, all the posters are for Diana. Like you see all in the background, all of them are for Diana. She's more loved than you.
There's a problem no one foresaw. Huge crowds wherever they go.
Aww.
Some even bigger, I'm told,
Princess
than those
Anne's
you got back
jealous.
in the 18th century, or whenever you went.
1954. And
These attitude problems.
Along with raves in all the newspapers for Diana's beauty and charm.
I mean, what I do know from history is that Princess Diana was basically like the celebrity. She was like the it girl. It was supposed to be his moment, but it wasn't. It's Diana's moment.
call me Princess Anne.
Where's Princess Di?
She's busy working, I'm afraid. You just have to put up with me.
Oh, the big
Ooh,
sigh.
that sucks.
Oh.
Going in for a swim, man.
Don't think so.
Which one do you fancy giving you the kiss of life?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
What I know from last season is that Prince Charles is very insecure.
It's the Princess of Wales who's truly captured the heart of a nation.
I mean, yeah, we love
I'm
Diana.
so nervous for what this conference.
You gotta love her. haven't you?
Right.
You love Charles as much as you love Diana. Yeah, she loves him. He must have something, mustn't he?
No, he must have something. That's such a backhanded compliment.
He's gonna hate this.
This is supposed to be my tour. My tour as Prince of Wales to shore up one of the key countries in the Commonwealth, thanks to you.
Thanks to me, people have shown up. Thanks to me, people are interested.
No, thanks to you, people are laughing in my face.
Oh,
Booing the heir to the throne.
boo-hoo.
Booing the crown.
Oh, come on. Oh, don't do this.
I know, I really liked that previous scene with Charles just like, you just show that how insecure he is, just as a person.
When you arrived, I thought your visit might inspire Australia.
He needs
to
a
finally
self-sacrificing
drive
woman.
the shackles and stand on her own 2 feet. And no offence, but if it had just been you, you know, I might have got my wishes. But then,
Hates it, but also maybe it'll get through to him. Maybe. Maybe it'll get through to him. You know, like, hey, Diana's the reason you're fucking okay.
Yeah. She wants to see the Queen. Ooh, are we gonna have a scene between
She's
the
been
Queen?
wanting to see the Queen for fucking ever.
God,
and
I'm
no one's
so
talked to her.
I'm so freaking ready for this scene. I'm so freaking ready. Oh, I'm ready. All right, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Give me this scene.
Welcome back. Thank you, Mama. You said I should always call you that.
Of course. Please. Thank you, Nigel.
You always need to have a butler named Nigel. It's just if your name's Nigel, you're gonna be a butler one day.
I've come. No one resents you.
Charles resents me. Anne resents me. And is it possible that you resent me too? All I want is to play for the team.
You're the Princess of Wales, so of course you're part of the team.
And show me.
Exactly.
You're the captain of the team. If you show me love, approval, and acceptance, everyone else will follow.
She needs someone to fucking love her, dude.
Oh, she's just in pain. She just needs support. She just.
I think we've gone as far as we can for now. We can continue another time.
Oh, don't dismiss me, please. Don't push me away.
Oof.
Mama.
Oh, she just so wants. Oh, she went for a hug. Oh, she just needs some. Oh, she's so awkward. She's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Need support, you know? Oh, she's so taken aback. Oh my,
Yes.
Holy crap! Oh, the Queen was not ready for that. Diane, you overstepped, but I'm here for it. Oh man. Oh jeez.
I'm here for it too.
Oh man.
In time, will give up her struggles, give up her fight, and bend, as Philip did.
That's a terrible message.
She doesn't bend though. We know she doesn't bend.
She will break.
Mm-hmm. And here with the breadstick. Oh man, I just loved how uncomfortable the Queen was. I think Olivia Colman did such a great job just being completely thrown for that moment.
But the idea that they're all sitting there at dinner talking about her, and even Anne, her daughter, isn't like, yes, Mom, I need a hug from you too.
Because they weren't raised that way. It's like she's...
I know they weren't. It's just they're fucked up, man.
It's so fucked. And that's at the end of the episode? Damn. I want to talk about that. Holy crap. Okay. That... Ooh, that was juicy. That was a juicy episode. Oh my goodness gracious. I think... Oh gosh. I think... If anything, if I've seen from that, is that right there we saw Diana was like, I need a support system. I think what we learned from this episode, a theme of this episode, is like they need to support each other. Like there's a throughout line that Charles needs to be supported because he's very insecure about his own self and whatnot. And I think, and as well as Diana, she needs to be supported, and not only by Charles, but by the whole monarchy. Because
they're supposed to be, guess what, a family.
Because I think what we're seeing here is like, that definitely Diana has an illness. She has a very deep eating disorder, and it shows that she needs support, she needs help, she needs familial love. And that hug that she gives Olivia Colman, or the Queen Elizabeth, was just desperate. She was desperate for someone to connect with her, which is why she brought her son William along with the trip, is because she needed someone who unequivocally loved her. And that's all she's looking.
The nice thing is that we've seen that with the princes, like in the modern moment, like the princes are the younger generation of the royal family.
Yeah.
It feels at least a lot more accessible.
Mm-hmm. And I think Diana was a reason for that.
It could be an act, but
I think Diana was a reason for that, because her whole thing is that, you know, she just needs some
she raised
support.
These boys.
She raised these boys, and you know, I've just read these things in regards to like Prince Harry relationship with Meghan Markle, is all like he's approaching it so that the crown doesn't break Meghan like it broke his mother. Like, because I feel like though the crown broke Diana in some way, and we're just seeing that unfold here.
And they said it too, right? She either bends or she breaks.
And she's going to. I don't think she's gonna break. From the trajectory of this season, I don't think we'll see her break this season, perhaps. But there's gonna be a tipping point. And
yeah, someone in the comments had said it'll probably be in season, not season 2, in the next season.
And I think what we see here, at least with this episode, is that, you know, the Queen is not a good support. I think what we saw, and we especially saw this last season.
I mean, she's supporting a whole country.
Like, she's supporting a whole country.
Okay.
She doesn't, and we get that. And she's and we saw that last season where it's all like, when she was having a conversation with Prince Charles, and she's all like, they're not going to care about you. Like, no one will care. It's all about the crown. And that's her mentality. That's what she's been programmed to do, because she received the crown at such a young age, that she became queen at such a young age.
She had to either bend or break.
Yeah,
too.
because she was so young. And now she molded herself, and now in this season she's molded herself into this person, and being in contact with someone as emotional as Diana is just uncomfortable with her. And you saw the dinner table with Anne and Margaret. It's just oh man, that was so juicy. It's so like you can see it's the demise of Diana is so evident. It's so evident that it's gonna happen to her, and what's going to happen to her as it's so good, but I feel so bad.
From a showrunner's perspective, I'm very interested in where they're trying to end up, where the end goal
definitely
is. They have to have one, right? Because clearly the Queen's way works for her.
It works, definitely,
and it works for a very long time in a monarch. We're not gonna get, I assume, all the way to when Prince Diana's children are adults.
I don't think so either. No, because there's only gonna be one season left.
Right, that would. They could do it. They've done time jumps before. They could do it,
but doubtful.
So I do kind of wonder where they're
ending, and I think they're going to end it on a thematic point rather than a historical point. And I think from right now, from what I'm seeing, is that, you know, from the beginning of the seasons up to now, it's been about Queen Elizabeth reconciling her relationship with the crown, and it's And now
you know what I would love to see at the end?
What?
I would love her to be like the Queen Elizabeth, just like spending time with her grandchildren, but like in a significantly like emotional way.
Yeah, and I think the arc for her is that it's like her relationship with the crown. Like, she got the crown, and now her arc going forward is her relationship with her successor. It's like, how can she make it so that I think whatever it's gonna happen to Diana is gonna rattle and rock the royal family, and I hope something's gonna change. But yeah, I really liked the end of this episode. I thought the scene between Queen Elizabeth and Diana was probably the strongest scenes of the series, even.
You know, I love any scene with Princess Margaret. Love.
And she speaks truth. She speaks truth. She's just here dropping truth bombs. That's what Princess Margaret's here doing this season.
Yeah, her and Anne are my go-tos. I do love them. We'll see what happens. There's a long ride. We've got 4 more episodes.
4 more episodes to the end. Oh man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment about any historical foobahs we made. But yeah, please leave comments.
Sure they are many.
Please like, share, subscribe, and please support the show. Go to Netflix, give it a good old hoorah, and tell us what your thoughts are about this episode.
Leave a thumbs up on us and on the show's Netflix page. Get involved. What's a fandom without its fans?
Exactly. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see y'all later. Bye now. Bye.